Hi, I'm Jessica from Round Rock High School, and I'm excited to share my project, Panda Therapy, a wearable physical therapy device inspired by my grandpa, a stroke survivor. During his recovery, like more than 12 million people each year, he had to relearn basic movements. I wanted to create something that could help him and others like him as well, with the requirements being accessible, low cost, and responsive. Here are the components I used. On the left side shows the inputs and on the right shows the outputs. Additionally, I used a power module with a 9-volt battery to make this device wireless.
Hi, welcome to the demo! For clarity, I'll be showing the device on the table, but in real use, it will be mounted onto the body part best fit for the patient. So what you're seeing here is a gyroscope, and if you imagine the gyroscope mounted onto an arm or a leg, you can see that this gives visual feedback. This is the accelerometer, which will allow you to see if your arm is level or not. This is a great and common physical therapy exercise. Here measures your arm bend and see your mobility. If it's straight, then you get a higher score. If it's bent, then you get a lower one. Now I'm going to be demoing the sound recognition.
Next, start.
This feature is for those who might not be able to tap the screen with their hands. What I'm showing here is the feedback that the ESP32 device is available to give. There's flashes of green and flashes of red for good and bad form, and also it gives you different audio cues as well. Some patients may be relearning literacy after trauma or stroke, so instead of relying on text, I added a LED cue feature that will make it accessible to all. Now, a question you may ask is, what happens after you finish the workout? Yay, celebration! Additionally, all the sounds you hear were separately coded using the buzzer as the LCD does not have any sound capabilities. I also coded a fall detection feature. If free fall is detected by the MPU 6050, an alarm will sound.
Here's a quick flowchart showing the device's logic. Feel free to pause if you'd like to take a closer look.
As I show off the website I made for Panda Therapy, let's talk about challenges. Every component had its own issues while trying to implement them, but the most significant challenge was wiring. Midway through, after I spent 6 hours trying to figure out my LCD wiring, I realized the GPIO pins had different settings. Some were input only, some output only, and some weren't even visible on the board. I had to dive deep into datasheets, pinout diagrams. Although it was frustrating, it taught me how to problem solve and adapt. So I am grateful and super proud that I never gave up. I hope Panda Therapy can make recovery feel like a warm hug from a panda. Gentle, comforting, and never alone.
Bye!